greater achievements of the future. I'm going to ask a series of questions. If you can complete the task that I ask about, please raise your hand. Thank you. Can you tie your shoes by yourself? Can you make a sandwich by yourself? Can you write a simple 5-sentence paragraph by yourself? If so, you're a very blessed person. Some people can't do these simple tasks that we do almost every day and still take for granted. These tasks are especially hard on kids with disabilities. This year, I've had the privilege to work with these amazing kids with disabilities in our Friends Club here. Working with them has made me see the brighter side of every situation. I've learned many lessons in my life. Working with these kids has taught me many lessons, like to be patient. It has also taught me the most important lesson of all, to be optimistic. It has even taught me that even if things start off rough, they can get better and improve daily. Working with these kids made me more positive. They have made me want to appreciate what I have. Also, they have taught me how things can get better. At the beginning of the year, we were having free time, and a kid named Sach grabbed an expo marker and walked to the board. I was throwing the ball with him, so I followed to see what he was drawing. I saw what he wrote and had no clue what to do. I just stood there, baffled, not knowing who to tell or what to tell him. I didn't want to get him in trouble. All of a sudden, I heard a girl start to giggle in the back of the classroom. Next thing I know, everyone is looking, pointing at the board and laughing. Then I heard the teacher say, "Sach, why did you write that?" The board read, "Friends, you are not welcome here." We all look back on that day and remember wondering why he said this. Last week, we were writing sentences on the whiteboard and correcting them in pairs. I was working with Sach. When it was his turn to go, he opened the marker and wrote a three-word sentence that I will never forget. The sentence read, "I like Garrison." I was so excited when I saw this that I went and told everybody. I'm sure everyone in the class was tired of hearing me repeat the story. I was just so happy that we moved to being friends, from not being welcome. It's the small things that count in life, and we all need to appreciate more. The story shows that things can always get better if you keep persevering. Wilma Mankiller says it best. The secret to our success is to never, never give up. The essence of optimism is that it takes no account of the present, but is a source of inspiration. This is a quote by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I agree with this quote, because working with these kids has made me optimistic, and the optimism has inspired me to want to work with them in the future. This would be the best job for me, and I would rather have this job than make $1 million a day with the job I would like. It makes me feel great when I see these kids progress. I want to teach them because I want to repay them for teaching me many valuable lessons. After I've worked with these awesome kids, I've realized that I should appreciate everything I have in order to be optimistic. I should be grateful for what I have, not pessimistic over what I don't have. For Christmas, the teacher, Miss Bice, gave us all little signs that spell friends in an acrostic. Each letter has a sentence that describes what friends do. For example, the F says fight for you, because that's what friends do. They fight for you. When she gave us all this gift, she told us she loved these because we are their best friends, and for some of them, it'll always be like that because they have a hard time making friends on their own. This has made me really realize that I should appreciate all I have, including my friends. This past week, my optimism was tested. Of course, we can write a speech on what we think optimism is and not think anything else about it. It's just a lame project that we have to do. My life was testing me to see if I meant what I wrote. I lost my speech and I flipped out, but I knew I had to stay optimistic. Sure, I wanted to break down and cry, but how would that help? Staying optimistic was key. Sure enough, the next day it turned up. This proves that optimism really is true. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, "You idiot, you just misplaced it and found it the next day." You know what I have to say? Stop being so pessimistic and see the glass of water half full, not half empty. Thank you.